Hey boys and girls, welcome to Writing Today. I'm already working super duper hard at drawing my picture. So I'm going to go ahead and start drawing my picture. And man, this is so hard. I don't even know how to write Mrs. Miller's name. It's so hard. Do you boys and girls notice how frustrated I seem, how sad I seem? Yeah, because sometimes things are a little hard and sometimes things can be a little bit scary, but it's okay because we're working together. Mrs. Miller is not expecting you to be awesome writers and be able to write all those words and all those sentences. Sometimes we just are able to do what we can do. And if all you can do is get the first letter down, that's awesome. If you can get a sentence down, that's awesome. If all you can do is illustrate a wonderful story by using illustrations, that's awesome. I don't want you to be frustrated and not like writing and think that writing is hard for you. I want you to do what you can do. Now, I do want you to push yourself a little bit and try to get better, but I don't want you to be sad and frustrated. We're in this together and we're going to work together. And becoming an author is hard. And it sometimes might be scary, and you might feel a little nervous, like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. But you can, because I know that with us working together, you'll become a great illustrator and a great author. So I want to share a book with you today. It's called What Do Authors Do? Do you even know that authors get scared and a little nervous when they're writing books? And they're professional writers. So it's okay to feel that way. Let's listen to my story. Authors get ideas for books at the strangest moments. When authors have ideas for books, they start to write. Sometimes it is difficult to find the words. Some authors write notes about what might happen in the story. They make lists or outlines. Sometimes authors need information. So they go to libraries or museums. They read books and newspapers and magazines and letters from long ago. And they kind of remember those things. They talk to people and they take more notes. And they listen. And sometimes they just watch what's happening. They write and write and write. And they cross things out and they throw parts of their story away. And they start again, because sometimes they don't like it. Sometimes authors read their stories to their families, and their families make suggestions. Sometimes they read to author friends and writers groups. The friends make suggestions. Like when you get your parents' help or your teacher's help, sometimes authors get stuck. So they put their books away for a while. But usually when they're doing something else, they get unstuck. Then they start to write again. Authors who are also illustrators make a lot of illustrations in books. And sometimes they have to do it over and over and over again. And that's okay. Sometimes they wait for a little while before they start to write again. So sometimes when something seems hard, maybe you put it away for a minute, or you stop and you think for a minute, and then you come up with something to write about. But the authors, they don't start to worry. How are people going to find out about their book? Are they going to like them? Oh my goodness, what's going to happen? Authors tell people about their books at schools and they answer questions about their books. But most important, authors are thinking about ideas for their next book. So you're always thinking about when you go places, when you see something, you're always thinking, oh, I could write about that. Oh, I could draw that. I'm a good artist. I could do that. I'm a good illustrator. I could do that. Or you think, oh, I'm starting to be an author, so I'm going to write about my dog. I'm going to tell my teacher what my dog did today or what I did today. And so you're always thinking about being that author. But I want you to remember that sometimes authors get stuck too and they don't know what to write about or they think something might be difficult. Just put it aside for a moment, take a little break, and come back to it. I don't want you to be frustrated, okay? So today when you're working, I want you to go to a good spot to write. Now, when we go to a good spot to write, we think about a table or maybe writing on the floor, laying down, writing on the floor. Those are good places to sit and write. And I want you to illustrate and write a story. It can be about anything. Maybe choose an animal today, like your dog. Tell me something your dog does. I want you to try and do your labels. And I want you to try and do a sentence. Remember, we have the words I, and we have the word like, and we have the word the. I like the. And then maybe you could tell me what you drew. I like the zoo, and you could draw me a picture of the zoo. I like the dog, and you can draw me a picture of the dog. I like the cat, and you could draw me a picture of the cat. So really think about stringing those words together. But I don't want you to get frustrated, and I don't want you to get sad. I just want you to do your very best today at writing. And have fun, because that's what writing is, having fun. And your teacher will love to see your work, so make sure you share it with her when you meet her, or send her a picture. I can't wait to see my students writing. Have a wonderful day writing. Bye-bye.